So today I'm headed inside of Aldi to do a little bit of shopping.
Aldi is hiding things from senior shoppers, and it's costing you. We spent weeks talking to store managers, longtime employees, and seniors who've been shopping at Aldi for decades. We uncovered weird policies and unusual practices that nobody tells you about when you walk through those doors for the first time. That's why today, we're revealing 10 weird Aldi facts that seniors should absolutely know before they shop. Let's start with something that seems completely backward in today's world. 10. You can't use coupons, and that's actually good news. This sounds insane. What grocery store doesn't accept coupons in 2026? Aldi doesn't. Not manufacturer coupons, not store coupons, not digital coupons, nothing. Walk in with a stack of coupons from the Sunday paper and the cashier will politely tell you they can't use them. It feels wrong, especially if you've spent decades clipping coupons and building shopping strategies around them. But here's the weird part. Aldi's no coupon policy is actually why their prices are so low. Coupons cost money to process. Stores have to pay employees to handle them. They have to submit them to manufacturers for reimbursement. They have to deal with fraud. All of that costs money, and that cost gets passed to customers through higher base prices. Aldi eliminated the entire system. No coupons means no processing costs. Those savings go directly into lower everyday prices. One retired accountant who shops at Aldi told us, "I tracked my spending for 6 months. Even without using coupons at Aldi, I spent 30% less than I did at Kroger with coupons. The base prices are just that much better." A store manager explained it this way. "Customers tell me all the time they miss using coupons. Then I show them our prices compared to other stores after coupons. Our everyday price is usually still lower. You don't need coupons when everything is already cheap." The no coupon policy seems weird at first, but once you understand the strategy behind it, it makes perfect sense. But if you think that's unusual, wait until you hear about number 9. Because this next fact involves something you've been doing at grocery stores your entire life, and Aldi makes you do it completely differently. 9. You rent your shopping cart with a quarter. Aldi makes you pay to use a shopping cart. Not pay as in buy, pay as in deposit. You insert a quarter into the cart to unlock it from the chain. When you return the cart, you get your quarter back. The first time seniors encounter this, the reaction is usually confusion or mild annoyance. Why are we paying for shopping carts? Is this some kind of cheap trick? It's neither. It's actually brilliant. The quarter deposit system solves a problem that costs other grocery stores millions. Shopping cart retrieval. At traditional stores, customers leave carts in parking lots. The store has to pay employees to go collect them. Those employees could be doing other things. That labor cost gets built into prices. Aldi's quarter system creates a self-regulating solution. Customers return their own carts because they want their quarter back. No employees needed for cart retrieval. Lower labor costs mean lower prices. One employee told us, "I worked at Walmart before Aldi. We had 2 people whose entire job was collecting carts from the parking lot. All day, every day. Aldi doesn't need that position at all." The practical advice: keep a quarter in your car specifically for Aldi. Some people keep them in their cup holder or center console. No quarter? The customer service desk will give you change. Or you can ask someone leaving the store if you can have their cart. Pro tip from a manager: if you forget your quarter and someone offers you their cart for free, take it. Then when you're done, return it and get the quarter. Next time you shop, you'll have one. The cart rental system seems weird, but it's a perfect example of Aldi's philosophy. Find creative solutions that keep costs down and pass those savings to customers. Now, before we continue, if you're already finding these facts useful, do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe. We're just getting started, and the weird facts coming up get even stranger. 8. Cashiers sit down and scan faster than anyone else. Walk into any Aldi and you'll notice something immediately different. The cashiers are sitting, not leaning, not occasionally sitting. They have chairs and they sit for their entire shift. In American grocery culture, this looks lazy. We're conditioned to expect cashiers to stand. Sitting seems unprofessional or like they're not working hard enough. That's completely backward. Aldi cashiers sit because they work harder and faster than cashiers at any other grocery store. The sitting is about efficiency and employee well-being, not laziness. Aldi cashiers are expected to scan items at extraordinary speeds. The company standard is around 1,200 items per hour. That's 20 items per minute. One item every 3 seconds, continuously, for an entire shift. For context, cashiers at traditional grocery stores scan about 600 to 800 items per hour, half the speed. Sitting allows Aldi cashiers to maintain this pace without destroying their bodies. Standing for 8 hours while scanning that fast would wreck their backs, knees, and feet. One longtime employee explained, "I worked at Kroger for 10 years before Aldi. I was in pain every single day. My feet hurt, my back hurt. At Aldi, I sit and I scan faster, and I go home feeling fine. It's night and day." The sitting also has another benefit for customers, faster checkout. Because cashiers aren't exhausted from standing all day, they maintain their scanning speed throughout their shift. Morning, afternoon, evening, same speed. You get through checkout incredibly fast. The weird part is how unusual it looks to American shoppers. But once you understand the reasoning, you realize every other grocery store has it backward. Speaking of things that seem backward, number 7 is going to make you question everything you thought you knew about how grocery stores make money. 7. Most products are Aldi's own brands, and they're made by name brand companies. Walk through Aldi and you'll notice something strange. Hardly any name brands. Almost everything is Aldi's private label. This makes new shoppers nervous. Where's the Heinz ketchup? Where's the Cheerios? Where's the Tide detergent? They're there, just wearing different labels. Aldi's private label products are manufactured by the same companies that make national brands. Same factories, same ingredients, often the exact same product, just packaged differently. The Millville cereals, made by the same companies that make name brand cereals. The Berman's condiments, same manufacturers as Heinz and Kraft. The Radiance dish soap, same factories that produce Dawn and Palmolive. Aldi doesn't manufacture anything themselves. They contract with existing food manufacturers and consumer goods companies. These manufacturers already have the facilities and expertise. Aldi just puts their own label on the products. This is how they keep prices low. National brands charge more because they spend billions on advertising, marketing, and brand recognition. You're paying for Super Bowl commercials and celebrity endorsements built into every jar of peanut butter. One former food industry executive told us, "I worked for a company that manufactured both name brand and Aldi products. Same line, same ingredients, same quality control. The only difference was the label and the price. The Aldi version cost 40% less." This is especially important for seniors on budgets. You're not sacrificing quality by buying Aldi brands. You're getting the same product without paying for the advertising. The weirder fact, some Aldi products are actually better than their name brand equivalents. The practical takeaway, don't be afraid of Aldi's private labels. They're not generic knockoffs. They're legitimate products from legitimate manufacturers, just without the brand markup. But here's something even weirder about Aldi's products, and this one at number 6 explains why you can never find the exact same items twice. 6. The Aldi Finds section changes every Wednesday, and products disappear forever. The center aisles at Aldi are weird. The products change constantly. One week there's patio furniture, the next week it's winter clothing, the week after that it's kitchen gadgets, and none of it ever comes back. This is the Aldi Finds section, and it operates on a principle that seems designed to create chaos. Limited time specialty items that appear once and vanish forever. Every Wednesday, new Aldi Finds arrive. Seasonal items, special food products, household goods, random stuff that has nothing to do with groceries. And once they sell out, they're gone. No restocking, no rain checks, gone. This seems like terrible inventory management. What kind of store doesn't keep popular items in stock? Aldi does it intentionally. The rotating inventory creates urgency. When customers see something they want, they buy it immediately because they know it won't be there next week. This strategy also allows Aldi to keep their stores small. They don't need massive warehouses of inventory. They don't need endless shelf space for thousands of products. They cycle through items quickly, keeping the operation lean and efficient. For seniors, this creates both opportunity and frustration. The opportunity: incredible deals on specialty items. Aldi finds are usually priced 30 to 50% below what you'd pay elsewhere. If you need something and it's in Aldi finds that week, buy it. The price is probably unbeatable. The frustration: you can't count on things being there. You can't make a shopping list that includes Aldi finds items and expect to find them all. One senior shopper told us, "I saw these amazing wireless headphones for $15. I thought about it for 2 days, went back to buy them. Gone. Every single pair. I learned my lesson. Now if I see something good in Aldi finds, I grab it right then." The smart play is to check what's coming in Aldi finds before you shop. Aldi releases a preview on their website and app every week. You can see what's arriving on Wednesday and plan accordingly. The rotating inventory seems weird, but it's part of what makes Aldi different. And speaking of things that make Aldi different, number 5 is going to change the way you think about grocery store layouts forever. 5. Products stay in their shipping boxes on purpose. Walk through Aldi and you'll see something that looks unfinished. Products still in their shipping boxes on the shelves. Cardboard boxes with the tops cut off, cases of soup just sitting on pallets, items that look like the employees haven't finished stocking them yet. They have finished. That's intentional. Aldi doesn't individually stock shelves the way traditional grocery stores do. They don't take items out of boxes one by one and arrange them facing forward with perfect spacing. They cut open the shipping box and put the entire box on the shelf. When it's empty, they throw it away and replace it with a new box. This seems sloppy or cheap, like Aldi doesn't care about presentation. It's actually genius efficiency. One employee explained, "At my old job, I spent 3 hours every morning just making the shelves look pretty. At Aldi, I can stock the entire store in the time it took me to do 2 aisles at Kroger." There's also a practical benefit. The products stay cleaner and more protected in their boxes. You're essentially buying items straight from the warehouse with less handling and less opportunity for damage. For seniors, this creates a small challenge. The products aren't at eye level like traditional stores. You might have to look up or down more. The presentation is more utilitarian, but the trade-off is worth it. You're paying 30 to 40% less for the same products. A little extra looking is a small price for massive savings. Now, if you're thinking these facts are unusual but manageable, number 4 is going to test your flexibility, because this next one requires you to bring something from home, and if you forget, it'll cost you. 4. You have to bring your own bags, or buy them every time. Aldi doesn't give you shopping bags at all. No plastic bags at checkout, no paper bags, nothing. You bring your own reusable bags, or you buy bags from them, or you carry your groceries out in your arms like a college student moving into a dorm. For seniors who've been getting free bags at grocery stores for decades, this seems ridiculous. Why won't you give me a bag? Because bags cost money and Aldi doesn't want to charge you for them through higher prices. Every free bag at a traditional grocery store is built into the cost of your groceries. Those stores pay millions annually for bags. That cost gets passed to customers. Aldi makes bags optional. You can buy reusable bags for 10 cents. You can buy heavy-duty bags for $1 to $2. You can bring bags from home. Your choice. This saves Aldi money, which translates to lower prices on everything else. One store manager told us, "Customers complain about paying for bags, but they're saving $30 on their groceries. They're upset about 30 cents in bags while ignoring $30 in savings. The math doesn't add up." The environmental benefit is real too. Reusable bags reduce plastic waste significantly. Aldi has diverted millions of plastic bags from landfills through this policy. For seniors, the solution is simple. Keep reusable bags in your car, right next to the quarter for the cart. Make it part of your Aldi routine. Another practical tip from an employee. If you're buying refrigerated or frozen items and you forgot bags, ask for a box. We always have boxes in the back. They insulate better than bags anyway. The no free bags policy seems weird and inconvenient, but it's part of Aldi's systematic approach to cutting unnecessary costs. Once you adapt, it's not a problem. But number 3, this one isn't about adapting. This one is about Aldi actively making a choice that seems to work against customer convenience. And yet, it's one of the smartest things they do. 3. Stores are intentionally small and carry only 1,400 products. Traditional grocery stores carry 30,000 to 40,000 products. Mega stores like Walmart carry 100,000 plus. Aldi carries about 1,400. Walking into an Aldi feels cramped and limited. Where's the variety? Where are the options? Why are there only 2 types of pasta sauce? This seems like a weakness. Less selection means less appeal, right? Wrong. Limited selection is Aldi's superpower. Every product Aldi carries has to earn its place. They don't stock 5 brands of ketchup. They stock 1, and it has to be the best value. They don't carry 12 types of olive oil. They carry 2 or 3, carefully selected. This ruthless curation creates massive efficiency. Aldi can operate stores that are 12,000 to 15,000 square feet compared to 50,000 plus for traditional stores. Smaller stores mean lower rent, lower utilities, lower maintenance, lower everything. Those savings go straight to lower prices. For seniors especially, less choice is often preferable. Decision fatigue is real. Walking into a massive store with 40,000 products is overwhelming. Aldi's streamlined selection makes shopping faster and easier. One senior shopper told us, "I used to spend 2 hours at Kroger trying to find everything and comparing prices. At Aldi, I'm in and out in 25 minutes. I don't miss the extra options." The limited selection also means less walking. Aldi stores are compact. You can see almost everything from the entrance. No hiking a quarter mile to find the bread aisle. For seniors with mobility issues, this is a genuine benefit. Less walking means less fatigue. You can complete your shopping without exhausting yourself. The small stores with limited selection seem like a disadvantage. But for smart shoppers, especially seniors, it's actually one of Aldi's best features. Now we're getting into the really strange territory. Because number 2 is about how fast everything happens at Aldi, and it's going to require you to change your entire checkout routine. 2. Cashiers don't bag your groceries, and you can't bag at the register. The checkout process at Aldi is aggressively fast and completely different from what you're used to. The cashier scans your items at lightning speed and throws them directly into a cart. Not your cart, a separate cart at the end of the register. They don't bag anything, they don't organize anything. They scan, beep, throw, scan, beep, throw. Then you pay, and you're expected to move immediately. Take your cart of unbagged groceries to the bagging counter or to your car and deal with it there. For seniors accustomed to leisurely bagging groceries at the register while chatting with the cashier, this is jarring. It feels rushed and impersonal. But it's precisely why Aldi checkout is so fast. Traditional stores have cashiers who scan and bag simultaneously. This is slow. It backs up lines. It requires more labor hours. Aldi separates scanning from bagging. The cashier's only job is scanning at maximum speed. Your job is bagging at your own pace, away from the register. This keeps lines moving incredibly fast. Even when the store is busy, you rarely wait more than a few minutes. One employee explained, "We're timed on scanning speed. The company monitors how many items per hour we scan. It's not personal when we're moving fast. It's literally our job requirement." The bagging counter is where you take your cart after checkout. It's a long shelf with space to organize and bag your groceries properly. You can take your time. You can organize by category. Nobody is rushing you. This is actually better than bagging at the register. You have more space, more control. You can be thoughtful about how you pack things. The practical advice? Don't try to bag at the register. You'll frustrate everyone behind you and stress yourself out. Just let the cashier throw everything in the cart, pay, and move to the bagging area. If you're shopping during a busy time, you can even take your cart to your car and bag things in your trunk. No pressure, no rush. A store manager shared this tip. If you have a lot of items and you're worried about the speed, just tell the cashier. Most of them will slow down a bit. We're fast, but we're not monsters. The separated scanning and bagging system seems weird and impersonal, but once you understand it, it makes Aldi checkout the most efficient in the grocery industry. And that brings us to number 1, the weirdest fact of all. The thing about Aldi that seems impossible in modern retail, and yet it's absolutely true. 1. Aldi is a secretive German company that invented modern discount grocery shopping. Aldi isn't an American company trying to compete with Walmart and Kroger. Aldi is a German company that's been perfecting discount grocery retail since 1946. The company was founded by two brothers, Karl and Theo Albrecht, in post-war Germany. They took over their mother's small store and transformed it using a radical idea. Eliminate everything that doesn't directly lower prices. No frills, no advertising, no fancy displays, just ruthlessly efficient operations and the lowest possible prices. That's why everything about Aldi seems weird to American shoppers. It wasn't designed for American expectations. It was designed according to German efficiency principles that prioritize function over form. The sitting cashiers, German standard. The quarter cart deposit, German invention. The limited selection, German efficiency. The box shelving, German pragmatism. Every weird thing about Aldi serves the singular purpose of reducing costs. Here's the really weird part. Aldi is actually two separate companies, Aldi Nord and Aldi Süd. The brothers split the company in 1960 over a disagreement about whether to sell cigarettes. They divided Germany geographically and agreed never to compete in each other's territories. Aldi Süd operates in the United States, Australia, and parts of Europe. Aldi Nord operates in other parts of Europe and owns Trader Joe's in America. Yes, Trader Joe's is owned by Aldi's sister company. The companies are famously secretive. They don't disclose sales figures. They rarely give interviews. The Albrecht family is one of the wealthiest in the world, yet virtually nobody knows what they look like. One retail industry insider told us, Aldi operates more like a private intelligence agency than a grocery store. Everything is confidential. Everything is protected. They don't want competitors copying their methods. This secrecy extends to store operations. Employees are trained extensively but told not to discuss company practices publicly. Store managers have significant authority but answer to regional directors who operate with military precision. For seniors, understanding Aldi's German heritage explains everything. This isn't a store trying to be like other American stores. This is a foreign company bringing a completely different philosophy to American retail. Once you stop expecting Aldi to operate like Kroger or Publix, everything makes sense. The weirdness has purpose. The efficiency has reason. The low prices aren't a temporary promotion. They're the entire business model refined over 75 plus years. One longtime Aldi shopper put it perfectly. I spent years being annoyed by how different Aldi was. Then I realized I was saving $4,000 a year on groceries. Now, I don't care how weird it is. I care that it works. These 10 facts could save you thousands of dollars a year. Seriously, thousands. Money that stays in your pocket instead of going to grocery stores that are counting on you not knowing any better. If that matters to you, hit that like button and subscribe. We're exposing what every major store doesn't want you to know, so you never overpay again. The video on your screen, it's the next piece of the puzzle. Click on it on the left and I'll meet you there.